Alright. Back to Danganronpa. Where'd we leave off? Where'd we leave off, Sayaka?
Hey,
We're going to the gym, right? Yeah, apparently. Let's get moving.
Hey.
Good morning, Taka. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day. And then make sure we both do our very best throughout the day. Alright. Well, boundless energy aside. Um... Where's the gym? That way. Laundry. Bath. Kitchen. That's the school. Am I missing something? Good morning, Celeste.
You are well.
Hello. I hope the two of you are having a nice day.
Okay.
Good morning, Celeste. Exchanging such common greetings is somehow strange,
Is that okay?
given the circumstances and everything. You know, sometimes you scare me a little. Well, I'm off. Off to do
Hey,
what? Should we get going? Yeah, alright. Still unclear. Found the bathroom.
Hey,
We're going to the gym, right? Okay, but... Like, that's garbage. That's... I don't know. That's blocked off. Everything's blocked off. Am I stupid? I might be. Oh, okay. I guess I just assumed that door was shut. Oh, look. There's the crazy girl. Took it together with those other two. Quite a combination.
what's your problem?
What do you want? You look like you have something to say. No, I was just thinking that you three make a unique team. Let me make this perfectly clear. Me hanging out with two people who have muscles where their brains should be is not by choice.
Just a second.
Oh, that was super mean. Yesterday you were complaining about how nobody invited you. That's the only reason I asked you to come with us. I never asked you to do that. Stop trying to drag me farther into your meat dimension. Meat dimension? Jeez, I can't believe she just ran off. You think we should go after her?
Wait.
We shouldn't pressure her any further.
Well...
Alright, good point. They're like water and oil anyway. It'd be weird if they did get along. Do you have anything important to say? Well, look who it is! What's up, guys? What are you up to? We're picking up where we left off yesterday. I'm really hoping we find something today. If we do, I'll be sure to let everyone know ASAP. Oh, she's adorable. We have to find some way out of here, no matter what. And that's why you went with Hina and Toko? Well, Hina's the one that invited Toko. I have trouble talking to people directly. Understandable. I like you and your weird muscular muscliness. Oh right, we're gonna look for weapons. Gonna beat somebody to death with a trophy. Alright, Sayaka. Let's talk. Here we go. I might be able to find something here to protect myself with. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something in the display case I can use. There's a sword. Let's start with the sword. Get stabbing. No, it's just a replica. Damn it! Still, pretty impressive. It's completely covered in a gold coating. Give them gold poisoning. Feed it to them. See? Got gold all over my hands. Gold poisoning. Oh, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense. I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess. You should take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little. You think so? But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? If anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. All 85 pounds soaking wet of me. You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. Oh. Then bad things happen. She's gonna betray you. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Ah, precious cupcake. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Oh, music got upbeat and cheerful. That's cute. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
Sorry.
And I was the one that invited you to come with me. I'm sorry. That's fine. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right? You weirdo. You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. I can stare at you. Them big eyes. Stare off into space. But you're probably super bored just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not that it's boring. It's just I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day.
Listen.
It's kind of out of nowhere, but do you have a dream? Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know. And my dad... Okay. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know? So I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. I was really lonely, so I wanted to be famous. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Why is this music so ominous for something so cute? Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. It's so amazing, though. You're able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. What?
You see,
I honestly believed that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off of your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, to make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current, even without taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
no.
Don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. That's exactly what scares me. What? I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like a family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why.
That's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies. Those wonderful days come to an end and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it.
See,
So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. What? They say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends. Oh, damn it. Early morning stream. Forever and ever. At least that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Oh, hello, dead-eyed stare into the darkness, pale and creepy, and while I'm in here, the world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still, Sayaka, I can't afford to be stuck in here. That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate, but I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
sorry.
I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh? No, not at all. Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
Sayaka, are you hungry? You know what? Why don't we go back to the dining hall and get some food? So,
Okay.
you want me to make us something to eat? I may not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. I took the sword! The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. Free time. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As you live out your school life here, you will be given free time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend time with your classmates to deepen your friendships. You can also give them presents, which can potentially give them an even better impression of you. You can get these presents from the Mono Mono machine in the school store. Come by early and often. At certain points, you'll witness intimate events, and new info will be added to each person's report card. These events can also open up new skills, which will prove useful as everything plays out. We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen as many friendships as you can. Also keep in mind that when you talk with a classmate, time will pass. When you're finished, you will automatically return to your room. After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end, and the story will progress. If you'd prefer not to engage in free time, you can always choose to go to sleep and skip it. We wouldn't recommend this approach, but if you absolutely must press forward with the story, then anyway, why don't you try it out by spending some time with Miss Sayaka Mizuno? She's the ideal partner to begin with, don't you think? Womp. Leave the area? Yes. Let's start by going to the store. I saw the store. Where was it? There it is. Holy shit. Look at all this stuff. Yep, this is definitely the school store. It has a kind of Japanese Western blend. It seems more like a cluttered antique store. Nice. It's a capsule machine. Maybe if I turn the knob, a prize will come out. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono Mono machine? Yes. Let's give it a shot. Number of coins. Got an item. What? I don't know what that was. I should probably get going. A vending machine. Guess this must be the school store then. Well, yeah. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. I don't even want to think about when he might show up on that thing next. Okay. I guess that's all I can do in the school store. What were the items I got? Long-lasting cracker used mainly as an emergency. Like a hardtack biscuit and sunflower seeds. It's too good to be true. Golden, what? You can't even cock it. Alright. Well, that was something. Oh, okay. The yen sign is the store. Got it. I like how it says in. Where's Sayaka? Is she in her room?
Listen.
You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid. Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? Yes. Are you gonna try and cheer me up?
Sorry.
Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. Girl. Yo. We grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? I don't know that she would like any of it. Sunflower seeds? Not really, no. Makoto? Do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Well, it's just, I guess that was kind of formal, but it's just because I know I can count on you. What? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost. I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me. Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me. Really? Thank you for the flattery. That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. That is a cute smile. It wasn't really flattering her. That smile saved me. But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. Excuse me? It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time. What? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you. You wanted to talk to me. Since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. Why does this girl like me so much? That huge bird wandered into the school pond. Now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something about a bird. I don't. It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000. A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been... Oh, God. A heron? It was a heron, wasn't it?
no.
But even bigger than that. Then it was a crane. It just walked right into the pond. That's what it was. It was so big the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You see.
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now? Thanks. I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. What? What?
But
Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we'd met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school. Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me.
you see.
Ah, it's not how these things work. It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm gonna save her. I'll do my best. Promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm gonna do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Ah, so precious. Screenshot taken. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill Melodious Voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Once we're all done here, I headed back to my room for a little while. The skill Melodious Voice. Oh boy. Bear Dad.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Today's already come to an end, but I swear tomorrow I'm gonna find some kind of clue. I swear. Are you? Are you really? As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did. So I can't say I feel the way she does. Compared to her, no. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. Guess that might explain my own frustration. Monokuma Theater. So, I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Ding dong bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
How do you know? I can't see the sun. Morning has come. What should I do today? Apparently I can do whatever the fuck I want. Melodious Voice. Well, let's find somebody to talk to, I guess.
You see,
Makoto, you wanted me? Let's see who else is around. Kirishima? Let's talk to Leon. What are you doing, Makoto? We gotta hurry up and find a way out of here. Should I hang out with Leon for a while? Yeah, alright.
Is it
You're not trying to get me alone so you can kill me, are you? My fans will go all psycho on you if you do. I'm as popular as any international superstar. But if you're not gonna murder me, then let's hang out. I don't really want to be alone anyway. I'm wearing a paperclip as an accessory. Spent some time with Leon in the corner. Grew a little closer today. I don't know. All I have is crap. I'm not even afraid anymore. Now I'm just pissed off.
Hey, you bastard.
Why is this happening to me? This isn't fair, man. I mean, am I wrong? Oh, yeah, it really isn't.
Hey.
Right? Totally unfair. Ultra unfair. Just like having to shave my head right before every baseball game. Well, I mean, you chose to do that, right? Are you against me now, too? I didn't even want to play, but the coach and all the teachers begged me, so I did it. Then they made me shave my head just because it's tradition. How's that fair? You really hate baseball that much, huh? Damn straight I do. Who has fun running around on a dusty field for 3 hours? But for baseball players, the field is like sacred ground, isn't it? But it's so not cool, spending all that time at practice, getting covered in sweat and dirt.
Hey, listen.
It's just baseball, right? It's easy. Who needs practice? I think the gods picked the wrong person to bless with that much talent.
Oh, yeah?
Still, I gotta admit, baseball wasn't all bad. It did have a few things going for it. Yeah, right? Like the feeling of camaraderie between you and your teammates.
Seriously?
No, nothing like that. I can't stand being around a bunch of sweaty guys. So totally uncool. Then what did you like about it? Well, I hate studying, right? But I still got into this super fancy school on a sports scholarship. As long as I kept playing, I never had to study. And besides that, it made me super popular with the ladies. Booyah. You jealous? Not of that face. I got to third base in more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding. Loser. Wong. I got plenty more where that came from. I'll tell you more about it next time. Anyway, let's hang out again sometime. Talking to you helps keep my mind off this place. With a smile on his face and a spring in his step, Leon strolled away. Not really sure why, but I guess Leon likes hanging out with me. Unlock the skill Robot Jock. Give yourself a pat on the back. Alright, I headed back to my room for a little while. Do I still have free time? Still lots of time left in the day. I don't feel like just sitting here. I wouldn't even know who would like a hardtack biscuit, a golden gun. I think the game wants me to talk to Sakura. Alright, I'll talk to Sakura. I bet she'd like a hardtack biscuit. Makoto, Actually, never mind. So, what did you want? Should I talk to Sakura? Yes.
Well.
Okay. You're a little intense. Like, a lot. You know, Makoto, you seem a little thin for a man. How about I help you bulk up a bit? Sakura subjected me to a harsh, borderline cruel training session. Haha. We grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Sure.
Well.
You're giving this to me? I see. That's very nice of you. Does that mean she liked it? My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it. Do you exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day. But I'm amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough? I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's also that I can get stronger after all. And I have to keep on getting stronger, because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight? From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion. That's one heck of a legend. My father was my master, and my every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course. But before long, they were no match for me. You mean you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. I have no idea what that means. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline and then fusing them all together. Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. That could only be mixed martial arts. You're basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right?
Of course.
That's right. It's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. I don't want to just be the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you already the best? No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Really? Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you? Maybe I'll tell you about it another time, if the opportunity presents itself. Sakura didn't make a sound as she left. I honestly can't believe there's someone out there stronger than her. Even if they're real, can they really be human? Hey, look at you go. Maximum number of skill points? I don't even know what that means. Oh, wow. Already?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Third day here has already come to an end. When will I... No, we... When are we gonna get out of here? I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling. And before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. Monokuma Theater. I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course! That's why Formula One drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Oh, that's dark. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or the breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world.
Why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Meanwhile, 0.0000002 seconds later...
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Woke up to the irritating sound of Momokuma's voice and slowly pulled myself out of bed. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind, the doorbell forced its way into my room. Hey, who's at the door? Oh god, it's Taka. A fantastic morning, isn't it? What, Taka? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. What? What do you want, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand. And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back. That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all really need to come together. And that was when I realized, every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. I am listening, you yelly man, you, with your big red eyes, and your yelling. And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please, head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Guess I'd better head to the dining hall. Yeah. Oh boy.
Listen to me.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen.
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for shit. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it's essential that we all cooperate with each other. This is the same picture as before, and Kyoko is not here. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before, I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important,
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
seriously?
Bah! Nothing at all.
Hey,
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything.
are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of us, you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What? What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here. And the hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure. Feel free. So, nobody has any clues. One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place?
Listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that. But for right now, actual clues. What? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for this could be a certain murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but... Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have. Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion? The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. Oh, they say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend, though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, it's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100%, without a doubt, gonna be okay. Because help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Help? We've been stuck in here for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police? What are you doing here?
Guys.
Seriously, do you not understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on, if you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. Why the hell are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act, man.
Come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? It's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Don't ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple days have gone by, and nobody's killing anything. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together. But I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it.
I think, yes, ding ding ding, I figured it out.
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I just realized there was one very important piece missing. What? If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple, I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
What the fuck are you talking about?
hey,
By the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject. I have a little video I'd like you all to see.
How exciting.
But don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing you what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about? Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in this school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video. Then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know,
Just there. That's all.
Well now.
if you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. But do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really, I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps, but what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here. Okay, so... Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would you? What?
Yo.
Because you're closest to the door. That's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, 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 hey!
Piece of shit!
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Alright, I guess I'll get going then.
Yeah.
Thanks, I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo.
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. I can't tell if he's totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then... that's off limits. That's off limits. That's the garbage. No, that's easy enough. AV room. Little on the nose. What's in the box? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us he mentioned. I'd better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I'd found in the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time, I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. What the fuck happened? Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naedu accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. What? What? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. Magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe? I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What
The fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw the reactions, I knew. They'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It's the classic prisoner's dilemma. What? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't push those awful thoughts into our head. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma, or whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay, then, maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all just super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka? Why are you so pale?
what's your problem?
Just hurry up and tell us! Sayaka. I placed my hand on her shoulder. She freaked out and ran away. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to do? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. What was in your video, Kyoko?
Well,
Why should I tell you? What was in your video, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
My family. But I'm not upset by what I saw. If you're overpowered, you must accept your death. That is the way of my family. But still, I refuse to believe that they would lose so easily. How?
what should I do?
Everyone's really upset. I mean, how could anyone be calm right now? Why? How can something like that even exist? I just don't understand, I don't. To be able to do something like that, is it because they really are the murderous fiend? What was in your video, Hifumi?
So it seems.
Before you go asking someone else, it's only polite that you say what you saw first, don't you think? Well, why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's the art of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how it works. Hey, Makoto, these videos are some kind of hoax, right, man? I want to think so, but what the hell, man? This is all one big lie. It has to be. What was in your video, Taka? I saw. Sorry, it's gonna take me some time to figure out how to put it into words. Well, that was an informative conversation, everybody. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. Where'd Sayaka run off to? Anyway, that video was pretty convincing. I almost thought it was real. But it's fake, right? It's gotta be. I'd like to believe that, but if it was real... Hi, Leon. I'm not gonna tell you, and that's all there is to it. What? I'm not gonna tell you. No way, hell no, no way in hell. You're just acting all nice, so we'll tell you what you want to hear. You can't fool me! Damn it, how the hell did they get footage of that? Okay, Leon. Can't go to the nurse's office. Knock on the ladies' room door? Well, no, but you could have knocked on the door, you dingus. And that's Junko.
But more important,
Hey Makoto, aren't you like super curious what's in everyone's videos? I mean, I can't say I'm not curious. Right? I could totally tell that is the creepiest smile on the planet. But does that mean you're going to tell me what was in yours? Who knows? It all depends what kind of mood I'm in, you know? I don't think she's going to tell me. Wait. Wait. Can I actually go into the gym? Okay. Okay. Let's see. So she's not on this floor. I haven't been to any of the classrooms yet, so that wouldn't make any sense. Despair Hotel. Ugh. Nope. Sayaka. Guess I have to keep looking. What was in your video, Mondo? It doesn't matter, it's not a big deal. It was fake anyway, it had to be. Whoever's doing all this just pulled it out of his ass.
Fucking around.
This gotta be it, those assholes can't fool me. Okay. There's a hatch on the floor. Must be. There's a padlock on it. Can we knock on the bathroom door? Alright, Celeste. What was in your video? Oh, it is you. You really want to know, don't you? That smile, it's strangely scary.
Is that okay?
There are many, many things in this world you are better off not knowing, don't you think? Okay. Cool. Neato. Laundry room? What the crap is she? There's some magazines laying around. Probably to kill time while you're waiting for your laundry. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry. I wonder whose it is. I mean, I really want to know. I think I know whose swimsuit that is. A vending machine. It's always nice to have a drink while your laundry gets done. This is the laundry room after all. Oh. Can I get into the back of the kitchen? Holy crap! It's a lot of peppers. Meat. It's all kinds of food. Damn it. Knives. Alright, well, the one thing I was looking for wasn't in here. Huh. So, I checked all the rooms I have access to on this floor. Maybe she's hiding in a classroom. Secret beauty. Where the hell is she? Oh, the music stopped. Is she here? There she is. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? You okay? Do you want a biscuit? I got some sunflower seeds and a gun. Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no, how could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think about what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka? Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers. Can I believe what you said? What? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes. Absolutely. You're the only one I can trust. So please.
Please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
What? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thanks. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
That smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. I felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before. It's standing up! Why? Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up? Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole! What? Get the hell out of here. No, I want to join in. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out. It's gonna come out, my pristine, pure white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. This is weird. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put as much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow! I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we'd just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Yo, let me in. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, it's definitely the biggest problem right now. What? Ding dong. They immediately darted to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened.
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course, but they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside,
Makoto.
but there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room. But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in. So, but two people sharing one room is, you know... Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... If you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then... nuts.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. We'd better trade keys, too. That's right, we'll have to trade keys. Again.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way onto her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Alright, we'd better trade keys then. Yep, let's do it. Oh, she's so precious. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift the door up when you pull it out. Just do that, and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right, I forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
About what I said before, when I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's no one here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Oh, it's very pink. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice, though. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it we found in the AV room. I never did get to find out what was in her video. It's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Came with a toolkit, but hers has a sewing kit, just like the note said. The map of the body's vital organs. Neato Bandito. Well, bed looks the same, but knowing Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. Alright, so how do I go to bed? I can't get in the bathroom. Private bathrooms have locks on them. A little reluctant to go in. Don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I'll just go to bed. A pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Or it won't. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Bear! Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
Let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Thanks, Monokuma. You creepy ass bear. Ding dong bing bong. Bop.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. So slowly I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Plop. Look at all these people. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late?
Yo,
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
my bad, my bad.
Slept right through my alarm, guys.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late?
Yo,
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Aren't we still missing some people? Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late,
What?
what's going on? Did something happen?
Yo,
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It had been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and on the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. That is a knife right in her stomach. Deadly knife. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Alright, we're gonna have to stop here.